to another commentary. Today it's on Mailing Master 01. Now, I think most of you would know who she is, but if you don't, let me give you a little backstory. Mailing Master 01 has been called a rip-off. She's been told that she can't take criticism. She's a ranter, and that's basically pretty much all I can say. Well, with the rip-off thing, I can tell you this. When she started YouTube, a lot of people said that she was a rip-off of another famous ranter, Brawlmasters 08. Of course, after this, they had a little argument, which only lasted about a day or two. Then they made up. She asked them to take their videos down about them bashing her, and then, well, life went on. She started making more rants, including Fanboy and Champion, which is probably her most famous. And she also made some other videos that yada yada yada. Today I'm going to do a commentary on her video, Anime Rip Offs Rant. Yeah. So let's begin.
Hey guys, it's me, Melee Master 01.
Hello, Melee Master 01.
And I'll be making another rant.
Well, you are a ranter, so no big surprise there.
And it's, you guessed it, anime rip-offs.
And I think most of you have guessed what anime she's going to talk about.
Now, I cannot stand anime rip-offs.
I don't know much about anime. The only anime I did watch was Digimon, and I still do, technically. But, well, I don't know. So, yeah.
It's like seeing the same crap over and over, but with slight changes.
I do have to agree, that is technically known as a rip-off.
Now, I'll be ranting on 3 shows within this rant.
Again, I ask you, guess which show she's going to be talking about.
And I'll save the worst one for last.
No, it's not that one. The first show that she talks about, that is the one I'm talking about.
So, enjoy.
I prayed to God that I would enjoy this. But then again, I wouldn't be doing a commentary if I did.
Alright, who's my first victim?
Okay, everyone, come on. You have last guesses. Come on, this is coming up. You only have a few seconds left. Come on, we gotta guess. Come on, last guess. Come on, last guess. Come on, you gotta guess. Come on, let's go. Last guess. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Okay, Mailing Master 1. What is the show I'm talking about?
Yes, Digimon.
No fucking horseshit.
Here's a prime example of what I'm talking about. I watched an episode of Pokemon and Digimon, and judging by my observations, I just gotta say this. They do the exact same crap.
Wrong!
You use creatures to battle, you catch them with a trap, and when you win the battle, you move on to the next one again and again and again.
You're wrong.
You're so wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, let me explain the differences between both shows. In Pokemon, Ash Catcher has to fight these other trainers so we can get these badges so we can move on to try and become the Pokemon Master. In Digimon, they are transported into the digital world where they have to save the digital world. In Pokemon, you have to catch these other Pokemon in these Pokeballs, which is why the phrase "gotta catch 'em all" comes from. In Digimon, you only get one Digimon, with the exception of Willis from Digimon the movie, who had 2. In Pokemon, Ash Ketchum has to fight other trainers who also have Pokemon. In Digimon, the Digidestineds have to fight evil Digimon with their Digimon. In Pokemon, what else? Pokemon, they also have Team Rocket who try and kidnap Pikachu. In Digimon, that barely happens. with the exception of Digimon Adventures 2 with I think it's Miles, the big mummy and the spider thing. So basically, there is little to none similarities between the two shows. So, Mailing Master 1, your argument is technically null and voided.
It's so repetitive.
I've just explained the differences between them.
And Pokemon's guilty of the same thing, but at least it's entertaining to watch them fight.
No offense to any Pokemon fans out there, but in my opinion, the battles are all the same, really.
Now, to the fans of the show, I respect your opinion.
I'm calling your bluff. If you can't take criticism like most people say you can't, then you can't respect other people's opinions.
But have you noticed that some of the Digimon look similar to Pokemon?
No, I haven't, because none of them do.
Here's some pictures. There's one Digimon that looks like Pikachu, but with a drill nose.
Are you kidding me, Melee Master 1? You have no image whatsoever of that Digimon. So, how can I see the similarities between those two? And let me ask you, did you do any research whatsoever on Digimon? Because I don't think you did. I'm sorry, but looking at this video, I don't think you did any research on Digimon whatsoever. And I'm sorry. I just think that you did nothing.
And there's one that looks like a Charmander, but without the flame, and there's a lighter shade of orange.
Okay, let's look at both Charmander and Agumon. I can't see any similarities between the two. The only thing that's similar between them is that they're both dark.
What the hell? Seriously? What is so cool about ripping off other animes?
There's nothing cool about ripping off another anime. But this is not a rip-off of Pokemon!
I know it's hard coming up with ideas, but really, this is just pathetic.
Here's the hard fact, Melee Master 1. You heard other people say that Digimon was a rip-off of Pokemon, and you fucking believed them. That is the hard truth, whether you like it or not.
Whose brilliant idea was it?
My animation? I think that's what it's called.
Seriously. And the plot's nothing special. It's just another one of those crappy shows about a bunch of school kids out to save the world of Digimon or some crap like that.
Wow, what a great way to backstab your subscribers who are Digimon fans. I applaud you, Melee Master 1. I applaud you. You say that you respect people's opinions, and yet you say that you respect the fact that people like the show, and then you just go and bash it. Applause! A bloody applause! God.
I don't know if it's still airing or was it cancelled. I don't know.
It had 5 seasons, then it got cut off the air, and then in 2010 it was released in Japan with a 6th season.
Okay, next show.
Really, I should end the video here, but the next show she talks about, I don't know much about it, but there is some things that I do know about it. So, let's just keep going, okay?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, how is this a rip-off of another anime?
How could this possibly be a rip-off?
Didn't I just ask that?
Well, it's original in some areas, but it's just a rip-off of a rip-off. Yeah, Digimon.
How? How is Yu-Gi-Oh! A rip-off of Digimon? And again, how is Digimon a rip-off of Pokemon? I don't see any similarities between Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. Let me explain what Yu-Gi-Oh. They have to fight. Come to think of it, no offense to the Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, but come to think of it, it's more like Pokemon. No offense, but it is more like Pokemon. You know, they have to fight with these monsters, but instead of Pokeballs, they use cards. No offense, but that's what I think.
I hate this show. You battle with cards to save the freaking world. It is not a new idea. It's getting repetitive. And it has one of the most stupid ideas ever known to mankind. You battle with cards.
How is that a stupid idea? Me and my friends battle with cards all the time. Hell, I actually once cut my friend's eyeball with the ace of spades. He's never talking to me again.
What the fuck? Yeah, what idiots decide to use cards instead of guns, swords, ninja powers, but anything without cards?
If you believe that every anime fight should be with guns or swords or ninjas or mystical powers, then I'm sorry, but you're an idiot.
Now, I used to be a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! But ever since Generation Rex came around, I just moved on to other things. I mean, it's so repetitive. God, I can't take it anymore!
You know what I can't take off anymore? This damn video.
Alright, I've saved the worst for last.
Okay, what is the final anime that you're going to talk about?
Here we go. Bakugan.
I don't know anything about this show, so I'm ending the video here. Okay, it's time for the conclusion. Mailing Master 1, here's the fact. You should have done more research on these shows before you should have made this rant. You say that, like Digimon is a rip-off of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh is a rip-off of Digimon, but there is hardly even none similarities between the two shows. Hell, when you talk about Pokemon and Digimon, you said that you watched the show of Pokemon and you watched the show of Digimon. You didn't watch the entire series of both shows. So how can you make up your mind on one show? You can't. And, and here's the fact. You listen to everyone else and you believed them. You listened to everyone who said that this show is a rip-off of this show, which is a rip-off of this show, which is a rip-off of this show, and you believed them. And here's the fact, Mailing Master 1. You shouldn't really be doing that. And if everyone who I've heard is right, and you can't take the criticism that I've given you, then I only have one thing to say to you.
Fuck you.
With that being said, I am signing out and I am out of here.